Social responsibility, what we're talking about is literally altruistic behavior. And you don't have to be, as the phrase goes, a rocket scientist to realize we're in an era of narcissism. That our culture is predominantly a look at me culture. Everything that we see in the media is look at me, look at me, look at me. Now the look at me phenomena was usually endemic to adolescence, a very short period of time in adolescence. There's a term called the imaginary audience is a concept of why we're so self-conscious in adolescence, why we believe that everybody's looking at me. That's the normal egocentrism of that period. The only problem is that level of egocentrism has not diminished dramatically, but rather has become stable well beyond adolescence. And there's, I'd love to take credit for the quote, but somebody said that the conveyor belt that transported adolescence into adult life has broken down. That adolescence seemed purposeless. In William Damon's work, the noted developmental psychologist, and his last work, The Path to Purpose, that in order for adolescents to become adaptive adults, they have to find some meaning in their lives, and that helps facilitate their identity. Altruism, selfless giving, being involved in outside the self is a precursor to this identity. That it's intrinsically important in all walks of life for us not to be consumedly self-centered, for relationships, for our ability to work effectively. So this selfless giving, this being able to step outside ourselves and give to others or be engaged in outside the self activities is significantly important. And I think I had mentioned in the column that the most effective means is for us to be models of civic engagement, and whatever that might be, whether we belong to any number of organizations, we volunteer and help others less fortunate, whether that be in a soup kitchen, delivering Meals on Wheels. I mean, I can go on and on and on, hundreds of different ways. Just packing newspapers, being involved in community cleanups. All these are means of helping kids be involved in civic engagement. And this is very empowering. It's very empowering for a child, and it also elevates self-esteem.